Well, it's the 18th of the 7th, 2026, and today is basically hitting my whatever down with a loud bike or bike angled in my direction and taking the piss out of me with bike wheelies, three-wheel bikes, and also a mechanism on one bike which is like someone masturbating. The next thing that they're doing is making the suggestion that there's no one left and that you're too old to have anyone and that you're being executed and ripped to fucking pieces. There's been a lot of teenagers about, or from 12 onwards, all in relationships, all got a sexual sex phone, a smartphone. And obviously there's been a load of teenage mothers and stay-all-used fucking people which have created God's fucking buckled up and stopped me getting all my life. And now I'm 45 nearly. The creator's fucked completely up. Cruelty little bastard Yahweh, you sexual slaughter fucking fire staking bastard, ice axing cunt. Right, so we've got that problem. There's a lot of suggestions to apply my father in a way that it shouldn't be happening. In a very far-fetched fucking way. Yeah, so last night I was speaking to someone from America, and they're saying that I should have been with somebody, and they actually gave the name of the person that I should have been with, and it's that name I'm not allowed to mention. It's the one that I only saw on that one day, which was very interesting to say the least. So whether that's connected to the CIA from this hard drive I posted, whether, I don't know where that information has come from, but this is definitely someone from America. This same person says you're going to get someone on Monday, this Monday coming. But I don't know if that's going to happen, because what's happened is the people in the UK have fucked it up for me getting anyone. And the problem is everyone's in a relationship by the age of 12. And I'll get stabbed with a knife if I go with anyone that's sexual looking. I've got to go with an old fogey, I've got to go with granny to lose virginity over, which is twice the age of people, 3 times the age of people that raped me as a child, at the age I would have been at the time. So all I can have in the whole of my life is Jesus fucking guts out in and out of me as a child, forcing me to suffer sexually over people that raped me as a child to enjoy it, where Jesus is committing murder through sexual sacrifice of his fucking twisted angel. Fucking twisted girl bastard. And it's rough with the smooth as well, because I've got to go with rough skin, not smooth. It's the next fucking problem. So yeah, things to stop going in my fucking face, that is. So quite literally everyone's in a relationship. A child is in a relationship. There's nobody at all. Anyone's sexual looking, anyone that's so hot, very sexy, very good looking, attractive, basic attraction, are all fucking taken. They're all stale, they're all used, and they all have raw sex, everyone's a fucking mother. You can't get a prostitute, you see, they're stale pieces of shit with HIV. So the next thing I want to mention is, what else is it I was going to mention? The people about to put me off concentrating on what I need to say. Time's very short because I'm getting the bus, you see. There's a bit of time, but I want to fit quite a bit in this recording. Yes, quite simply, I've got to rely on nobody to help me, to find me help me find someone. At 44 years, coming at 45, with no sex at all my life properly. Also, they're making the suggestion of this weighing business with the setups. Also, a sheep said earlier, you have weighing, you're going to the fire of hell. We've already discussed this person's name. But the creator is so fucking small-minded, just like the bastards out there. They just do not understand. A blow-up doll will certainly solve the problem of being abused as a child and having no sex all my life to compensate. Yeah, it really does. Really small fucking minded, aren't you, Yahweh, you spastic? You fucking corrupt, fucking cruelty, fucking ice axing, fire staking, sexual slaughter, fucking bastard. The other thing I want to mention is there's a lot of ambulances today and there's a lot of police cars. Like they're trying to make the suggestion that they're going to cause trouble. You know, sort of suggestively. We had that actually last night when I went to the 24-hour garage. to buy yet another pack of fags, because obviously last night's one of the worstest nights ever for vodka drinking, but I did drink a lot of water after, and it's also one of the worstest nights for the amount of fags that I smoked as well, and how far down. But you know, life's not improving, is it? So that's what I got, and obviously it's becoming financially expensive, so I've got to try and get grips on it. But with everything being put through, it's difficult. Right, so I'm in the church and they're just persistently timing loud bikes to erections, hitting my penis off, trying to break down my fucking cock. Incidentally, going back to, was in the last 2 weeks, there was a specific day where they were making the suggestion that they need my penis off to cause me to have a fanny, and then telling me that I need to fuck a name that's not very good. That's a male. Anyway, the other thing I want to mention is all the threats are on the increase lately, especially in the last week, or around the time when England lost the World Cup. Because what they were saying when that occurred, I think I might have it audio recorded, I'm not sure. But they were basically saying it's only because they stopped in going with that 4-letter name that begins with V, that's why they lost. They're starting all that crap and starting hitting the roof and saying that they're going to murder me, going to kill me and whatever, because you know, because England lost, and they're tying it around me and tying it around because I'm not with that 4-letter name that begins with E. The next thing that I've been told is I'm being shot dead, or that I'm being K'd down with a weapon, or that I'm being smashed up in the fight. And this has been going on and on and fucking on. Also claiming that I molested Sadie and Stephanie, and claiming that I've been with Amy, and mentioning Ian, but also bringing up this Wayne business. Now, this Wayne business is separate to all those, because Wayne is a different story altogether to the rest of them. But it's sly how it's worked, and it would take a long time to explain. But let's just say that I haven't had nothing. That's the best way to put it. When I've discussed this with people in the past, they have told me exactly the same. With that story, you might as well just say you've had nothing, yeah? Because of how sly that worked. But there's other sneaky things that have been telling me, like going back, say, when I was a child and I went swimming, saying that you swam on a girl's back, and they're saying that's good enough that you touched somebody's body, that's good enough, we can put it down as sex, when it's not sex, it's just someone that's giving you a swim on their back. You know, anything at all. They're using any excuse to use against me, to hang me, to stop me getting anyone, saying that because you molested Sadie, you're not having anyone. But I haven't molested Sadie, nor Ian, nor Stephanie, nor Amy. But you can't tell these spastics this. They got to go with what people are lying, or people have actually reported me in the past for things I haven't done, and I've been in trouble for it, even though I've been innocent. And even the police have accused me of possibilities with Stephanie going back when I was living at West Street. But there's nothing I can do about it. Everyone's working against me, and they're going with the lies and the bullshit, which is being collected together to be rammed in my face and to claim that I've had sex, while at the same time putting organised force against me, telling me, well, basically like they're doing today, but today they're really taking the piss when it comes to suggesting my father, Mike. They really, really are taking the piss today with that suggestion. Yesterday was a very interesting day when it came to the setups, actually, because it was suggesting that you've lost that specific 4-letter name that begins with E, and that's saying it's got to be replaced. But although it's suggesting that, and I got the photos, took 12 photos in that one day, and it came out as literally a very interesting. It's like, I can't remember what the wording was, but there was one that said "girls do it better" or something like that on the back of the back of a lorry. And my name was half suggested. You had like Bamfords, Pickfords, but it's like in a way to suggest that they've got to do something. There's PQD or something. No, what is it? It basically means there's something that has to be done. It means immediately. Those 3 letters. Can't remember what it was. PQD or something, no, PDQ or something. I can't remember what it was, those 3 letters. But when it all came together on that page, it's making a suggestion that it's got to be done quick, and to find Justin a girlfriend, basically. But which didn't make sense, because, like I said, most of the time all this force is against me. So why is it doing it in a way where they're saying it's now just time for Justin to have someone? This doesn't make sense. But anyway, we come into today and it's a lot different, because all the setups are changed. The problem is, these teenage girls out there are in fucking relationships. It's no good the government banning people from using phones in schools. It's too late for me to go with anyone that age. I mean, this 4-letter name is the youngest person I know, but I can't guarantee she's single. And obviously she's a young age as well. Obviously she's an adult, but she's a young adult. But the problem is, they've caused her to fall out with me. They've split up the communication, and they've put restrictions on me, threatening to take me off the internet, or what else is it? To put curfews on me and to stop me going out if I keep on trying to contact that person on the internet, and accusing me of stalking her because of basically saying that there's posts on your Facebook that have been mentioned to people in authority, and they're looking at it in the wrong way. Then they accuse me of saying that you tried asking her if she's single when she said no. And I told them that I only saw that person on that one day. So they're making stuff up about me on that as well. And they also have caused me and her, or they're trying to split us up from even being friends, let alone trying to get maybe together, or whatever, if that was to be the case back then. I only saw her on that one day in January. And unless she contacts me, there's nothing I can do. But she doesn't have my details. And obviously I can't guarantee... there's been suspicion that... But the problem is, these people are talking in dollars and, and all that sort of mention, when they say they want money or whatever, and scammers or whatever. It's not certain on anything. And also you've got the media. When it comes to that specific name, there's the commercials, but they're messed up on everything. This is why England lost the World Cup. They messed up completely on everything, because they think I'm in a relationship with this person. With people in America. But, the system's buggered up. The 300 jungle tracks where it suggests this specific name is buggered up. They messed up on everything. They put it through. There needs to be a replacement. A replacement can't be done in the UK, that's the problem. And I don't have the money to get anyone from another country, because in the UK they won't allow the age gap, and there's only a very few that do. And I haven't got the money either. This is a problem. Right, so the last step of the way, walking back, I did see Emma, but she wasn't very responsive. But then again, she doesn't, we're just, how do I put it, people that we speak to in the street, basically. This is the best it gets. Also, they were timing lookalikes, people that rate me as a child trying to get an erection walking back via the bike issue. Other setups were sort of 60%.